Hey, very good morning, everybody, for Thursday, the 6th of April. Got a small area of low pressure, which is causing us a bit of a headache for today. It's pleased to say that that's going to continue to move away to the east, and this ridge of high pressure will start to build in for tomorrow. It does continue to show a low of 1016, but in reality, that's higher than the sort of standard pressure for the country. So, yeah, as we go into the weekend, it does look it does look like it is going to continue to build. So yeah, today though we have a couple of troughs which are moving their way across the country, bringing with it outbreaks of rain. This little front which has just gone through overnight, probably just remaining with us for some of this morning. Winds at height generally looking in the region of around westerly to west northwesterly, sort of 15 to 20 knots. And your picture at the moment outside, there is some small isolated drizzle hanging around. Out into Wales and into the Midlands, there is some rain. Now, that's not going to be with us immediately, but as we go through the day, we will start to see more chance of rain coming through. You can just see the remnants of that front just starting to clear eastwards, the main bulk of it over now the North Sea, but behind it, it is very unstable. So briefly, decently good for soaring, but it is going to start to develop into some April showers. The public forecast for today then shows 12 degrees as the top temperature, a fairly brisk westerly wind at around just over 10 to 15 knots. And as you can see, they're quite unsettled during the day with patches of showers, as well as sunny intervals with good visibility outside of the showers. Into the weekend, though, looking much better. That's the predicted shower forecast at 2 o'clock, which may be starting to cause us problems. As I said, as convective activity gets going, we will start to see these showers form. And I imagine that some of them may be locally quite heavy. I don't think there's going to be any thunder within these, but yeah, it is going to be a little bit of a headache this afternoon. So yeah, there's probably going to be a gap between the low cloud this morning and the showers later. GFS agrees with top temperature of 11 degrees to 12 and dew points hanging around 7. OGIM are currently reporting broken at 1,000 and broken at 4,000. They're sort of saying that when the front clears, it'll be few at 1,200 feet. I think if you look at the TAF, you can see how variable things are today. No real chance of thunderstorms, it says, but as you can see, prop 30 for heavy rain showers, cumulonimbus with some strong winds. And bearing in mind the surface wind's quite strong already, we need to keep mindful that that wind doesn't come through as a gust front when we do get showers. So yeah, I think we're going to be wedged between probably a clearance at around 10:30 and probably deterioration maybe around 2:30, 3 o'clock this afternoon. Currently at Lasham, the picture outside is fairly murky, probably cloud base around 500 feet over the site. But that should start to improve shortly with that front coming through. 8 degrees being temperature and dew point of 6. And you can see they're fairly steady at the moment. Looking at where that front is, it's just sort of about to clear Salisbury. So yeah, probably in an hour's time or so, it'll be in a position where it's starting to clear us a bit better. Top Meteo shows that late clearance as well. At lunchtime, before the clouds get too big, if you believe Top Meteo, then we'll have cloud base around 3,500 feet at Lasham with good thermals. You can see that shower activity starting to build over the Cotswolds. And as we go through into this afternoon, that does show heavy showers and the isolated chance of a thunderstorm for most of the afternoon after around 2 o'clock. So your site forecast for today shows reasonably strong thermals around 1 o'clock with a very short cross-country window of around 2 hours. But yeah, as you can see, tops going potentially up to 22,000 feet, which is enough to cause some fairly significant shower activity. So your main window between around 11 and 2, it says there. and freezing level today is around 4,500 feet. So yeah, you don't want to be flying in those clouds. Good. So to sum up then, a poor start, a poor finish, but hopefully in the middle, a reasonable flying window with the chance of some soaring. Airspace wise, not too much locally to us, but as we look around, you can see Little Rislington ATZ is active all day. Number 30 is parachuting at Bryce, which will be active all day, pretty much, well, between 9 and 4. Parachuting at the site just to the west of Benson. Article dropping at Abingdon, and Western on the Green is active. So lots and lots of parachuting going on within the Cotswolds and Oxfordshire. So just bear that in mind if you're going that way. There's also another Royal Corridor going between sort of Lincolnshire down to London today. It doesn't affect the Lasham operation, but if you are planning to go in that direction in some sort of aeroplane, then please do check the briefing notes or come and ask me and I'll provide you with the details for that. But yeah, there's a restricted area temporary around 2 hours, sort of just to the northeast of Silverstone and up into Lincolnshire. Excellent. Okay, so operationally, there's no jet movements notified to me. It's going to be a 2-7 setup. I imagine we're going to go back to launching off the runway again. And I'll take a look at which side to put the winch when we get out there. Maybe we put it on the north side just because there is a slight chance of a northerly, but I'm not expecting it to be too busy in terms of single seaters today. Tomorrow, on the other hand, looking very busy indeed, and potentially our first grid day of the year. So yeah, we'll operate 2-7, but I'll confirm the setup when we get out there. Have a look for where the winch and the cables are, and we'll make a plan like that. Okay, we'll see you on the airfield shortly. So probably around 45 minutes or so before it's worth getting too serious about flying. Bye for now.